Good morning, Internet. It is roughly one freckle past the ass crack of dawn here. I woke up this morning, and rather than getting my Marvel Strike Force dailies done sitting up in bed, I figured I was going to come to the computer and bust through them for you. So, I've been playing on BlueStacks when I'm recording for YouTube or streaming. Normally I play on my phone, but as you can tell, I'm just logging in here today. It's the second day of the winter special. Uh, Full disclosure, I am a free-to-player. Haven't spent money on the game yet. I would say that I'm beginning to mid-game in my advancement. I've played the game for more than 180 days at this point, but I really didn't understand how to play the game until a month or two ago when I started getting a little more interested in it. When you start out, I mean, I just like clicking glowing orbs and they explode, and I see cool characters I know. I was like, oh, look at that. I got Black Widow. Sweet. Um, but then as time goes on, you understand a little more of the strategy and building your teams out and stuff. It gets a little more enticing. So we're just going to collect through the morning stuff, and I'm going to show you how I try to go about getting the first round of dailies done every day so that I can get my Wolverine daily shards. So looks like we got through over 60% of an Ultimus 6 difficulty 3 yesterday. That's pretty good. Pretty good raid bonuses there for me. I need these ability materials for like everybody, so that's good. I usually don't even look at the offers. Okay, so if you've never played Marvel Strike Force before, this is the interface. It's kind of a scroll between different game modes that you can go through. You see your daily objectives list here. And I'm going to go over my strategy for getting through the important ones as well, utilizing the limited resources you're given to the best of my ability. So I always start with the 2 orbs, because that'll get one of the dailies done. Some Kree Noble, which will come in handy at some point. Maybe, to get Nick Fury, but... And a Hydra Minion, which might come in handy if I ever get Red Skull. Those 2 are going to sit in the dregs of my roster for a while. Next, after opening orbs, I always do the first arena event, because arena takes a number of minutes before you can do it again. So if you get this first match in, by the time I've gotten other game modes done, I can come back and do the other match here. I'm going to go up against this team here. It's 187 power, but it's going to be really tough with a Mr. Sinister and an Emma Frost. I'm probably going to lose this match. But I'm never going to advance in arena if I don't try to make some strides. My number 1 team's Wave 1 Avengers. I don't know if that's every noob's team or just because it's who I pulled some lucky shards for early that I was able to build them out. Alright, at least they're attacking my tanks. Alright, we are going to slow down, I think, these 3. Oh, the White Queen. She's such a bitch. Now, see, I literally don't know who my first kill here should be, but I went for Hela because she can do some serious damage. Sinister's always a pain in the butt, but he's really tough to kill before he can get that clone off, so I don't like using the resources to attack him. We're going to speed up with Black Widow again. I'm going to knock some heals off with the shield. Loki's going to clone himself. Alright. Now. Ooh. Alright, we are going to taunt with the Hulk so I can trigger some health regen. Yeah, Emma's always tough. Alright, we're going after Captain Marvel here. I love the assists between Black Widow and Hawkeye. That is probably my favorite aspect of the Wave 1 Avengers, other than Cap, but Cap's always kind of my favorite. Alright, Sinister is no longer stunned. It's Hawkeye's turn. I'm going to blind Emma Frost. Hopefully. Yep. Other people will get some debuffs too. Good. Alright. I'm going to try to kill Captain Marvel here. I don't think I'll have it. But this should kill Captain Marvel. I'm saving the throw of Mjolnir to do more damage to Sinister on Thor's next turn, I think. Alright, I'm running out of time. I'm going to speed this up. I was going too slow and I'm running out of time for the match. I don't want to lose to time because... Okay. Whew. Whew. 26 seconds left. That was close. Alright. So. One arena match down. Next, I'm going to go to supplies. And buy 3 supplies. I always get whatever ability material it is. They're inexpensive and come in handy. I try not to spend on the bigger ticket items right now, as you can... Oh, well, I'm up over 2 million. I guess that's a lot. That's better than I have been doing. We need... Thor needs some arcane powder. I guess we're back under... Oh, no. I have one more purchase before I'm under 2 million again. I got a lot of the torches. Oh, I never have any of these. Yeah. I'm about to sneeze. I'm hopefully muting the microphone. Oh god. I hope that wasn't too bad. One of those. And I think that is 3 purchases that I required. Next, I go to my roster and get some quests done. So you need some heroes campaign and some villains. So Villains United, I've already beaten this mission without losing a member of my team. Therefore, I 3-starred it, and I can auto win it. So you need 3 villains and 3 heroes for 2 of the daily quests. So because I'm still trying to get Hawkeye and Black Widow to 5 stars, they're usually my first pick for a heroes and a villains. I usually get a couple of shards of them, but the main team I'm trying to build out for a legendary event right now is my Guardians. So with the remainder of the initial daily energy, I farm Groot as much as I can. I'll probably get 3 farms on him. Yeah. And so I'm hoping I can get him to 5-star before Star-Lord comes back out. I don't know when the Star-Lord event's going to be, but I've been farming my Guardians diligently. Groot and Drax are the last 2 I'm having trouble getting to 5-star. So as you can see, my campaign energy is now low. I will come back and farm more of Groot, Black Widow, and Hawkeye later today. During this process, I had been farming Yondu because Yondu can be used for the Star-Lord event since he is a Ravager. But he serves no purpose other than that, so I don't want to spend a lot of resources on him. So I'm kind of stagnating him, hoping I can get Groot and Drax to the team in time, or to the 5-star team in time. So next, I am going to check what the daily challenges are. Yep, these are non-resource challenges. So the medical supply run is a resource challenge where I like to make sure that I've utilized these resources. I call this one the blue juice. This lets you do blitzes, and the green juice lets you heal your raid characters. I'm usually capped out on the blue juice, so before I do this event, I like to make sure that I've spent my blitz points. But since that is not an event today, I can just go and auto win these. Because again, these have been 3-starred previously. I fought through. This next tier 8 requires a squad of 70 plus people, level 70 plus. I just yesterday, my character or my commander hit level 70. So I've just now gotten the ability to raise my characters to level 70 if I wish, but that takes a lot of resources that I don't have right now. So we're going to win the 1 level back rewards. That finishes the challenges. There is an event right now. If you're new to the game and you see events, even if you can only take out 1 node, it is worth it. This is how to earn Shatterstar shards right now. I've already I fought through the hard level for every single node, so that now every day I can just come back and auto win until there are no longer the bonus shards here. So 100 energy, that node takes 100. I get 700 of those, what are they, show business orb fragments? That's a pretty good orb. You get some good heroes out of there. We're also going to do, new bonus event in 12 hours. Double XP today for another 12 hours. That's good. What was I going to do? Oh, campaigns. We're going to go to the ISO 8 campaign. So, as you can see, I call myself mid-game because I don't really beat raids, and I compete in the war for my alliance, but I'm not a heavy hitter at all. I'm like the front line, mostly NPC teams that get wiped out pretty quick, but I still haven't finished the Mystic campaign. I don't have enough Mystic characters really to get through here well yet. I think I'm still working on Cosmic. Nope, I've finished the Cosmic campaign, what's available. Am I still working on Nexus? Nope. I've finished what's available in Nexus, but I can't get to these nodes until I complete a different campaign. And since I just hit 70 yesterday, I can now finally attack Heroes 7-1, which I've never done any of these attacks. Once I complete this campaign, I think I can go to the Villains campaign and so on and so forth. But I've still got a couple of end campaign nodes to punch through. So, I've got 62 of these cases, and it's to upgrade skill type folks, which I don't always have a huge need for. So, more likely than not, I'm going to spend this campaign energy on this node here to get this upgrade for tech folks. I have more tech ability and people that use whatever the heck this is, the advanced light torch. So we're going to stockpile those. That's another daily done. So we're coming over. I'm going to go through my blitz squads. I'm going to sim every single one. I start mostly from the bottom of my teams. But in all honesty, I've got a couple of really loser teams in here. The hand rarely wins. I'm going to start with them. I'm at tier 6. I don't know that I've won a match with my hand team at tier 6 in a while. This is the only blue fight, and it's going to be tough. And we lost. So we're back down to tier 5. That's fine. Tier 5 is where the Wakandans can win, so we're going to come in with my Wakandan team. They're Wakandans plus Nebula. I don't know. Oh, I need Shuri for that 5th. Wakandans pulled it out in tier 5. When we get to tier 6, Wakandans can't really hold their own. Or at least my Wakandan team. My next low win percentage team is probably my Hydra folks. Coming at you with Hydra. Tier 5, they can pull it out. That's good. Now I'm going to start with some of the other teams. So this team has 2 mutants and 3 symbiotes on it. It's the start of my Brotherhood team and the start of my symbiote team, but when there was an event to use symbiotes in Blitz, I created this team to win extra shards, basically. But, surprisingly, they pull out some good wins sometimes. This could be a tough one. This is my baby Marauders team. They're usually good for a win or two, but I don't like to go up against full teams. That might be a win. Okay, good. So as you can tell, my roster is not complete yet, so this is kind of like partial Asgardians, partial Mystics, because I don't have a full team of both. This team, Loki is the beef. Most wins, when this team wins in the sim, he's the only one that lives. Minerva and Thanos, I don't want to take that team. Black Order, I'm not fighting them. Looks like Minerva and Thanos we're going for. And we lost. Okay. Alright. We're coming in with my take on a Kree team. I love Minerva. If you unlock her, she is really good. Build her up. If you don't unlock her, it's not. You can't easily get to her. I think they just added her to the war store, so you can start to farm her. Really good healer. She's done really well for me in raids. So I am chit-chatting a little bit. I'm not going through this as fast as I can. It's my shield team waiting for a Nick Fury. This sim always takes a while. Ah, and it failed. Okay. That's something I really don't like. So, before sim came around, I would play that shield team. It would get down to the tank and the healer, and it would go on for 20, 30 minutes of back and forth before one team won. And as you can tell, I think when we get in those situations when it's simulated, the simulation craps out the game. I'm waiting for it to reload here. So that probably was a draw. The simulation couldn't determine who would win because no one would win. We'd probably go back and forth for eternity. That's the third or fourth time that team has crashed the game on me during a sim blitz. And it's mostly because the shield medic and the shield security survive, everyone else dies fast, and these two just keep each other alive forever but do minimal damage. Here's my Guardians team that are working up the ranks. I'm really prepped to get Shuri. I've got my Sinister 6 at 5 stars. These Guardians are the next full squad that I'm going for a 5-star rank so I can get some legendary characters going. But in Blitz, the Guardians they're a little wishy-washy. I can't... teams you think they should take, I lose to. Now here's my power armor team. Obviously my Iron Man is the big baddie here. He's got all the beef. They're usually good for a win in Tier 5 or early Tier 6. We got my Young Avengers team. I've really started building up Miss Marvel when I randomly got a 6-star orb for her and was like, oh, I guess it's time to farm some Miss Marvel shards. So she's coming along. I like her. I'm getting a feel for this team. I like Miles Morales' kit, but he is squishy. He dies real fast. Here's my Sinister 6, which I enjoy and am proud of. They're the first full squad I've gotten to 5 stars in attempts to go for legendary characters. I am not going up against the Black Order. I really don't want to go up against the Asgardians. And I don't know what the heck this mixed team is, but they seem like they're my go-to. I love my X-Force team. I've really been pumping up X-23 since Real-Time Arena came out. She is so powerful. This team, the key players are X-23 and Negasonic Teenage Warhead. My Domino dies almost every match. She's got a cool kit, but her health pool is more a puddle. And I took out the Asgardians there. I think that's a big victory for me in my heart because I hate fighting Asgardian teams. When I get Hela, I can't wait to have a full Asgardian team of my own. My defenders, which I really enjoy, I also call them the Netflix squad. Ooh, Mercs. Let's try this team. See. I like the defenders. I've spent time building them up. I've got them all at level 60 and gear tier 10. And they still lose to teams like this that I really think I should have been able to take. Now, had I played that out, it might have gone differently, but the sim gives the defenders the loss more than I think they should. Maybe it's because I'm attacking with the defenders. No, God, that was bad. And we are up to my Wave 1 Avengers. I'm going to see if I can take this team. All right. So, if you didn't know, you can tell already I am over the victory points for this blitz. I've completed all of the rewards. Excuse me here. I'm just going through. I am really trying to get into the 4 to 10 tier of this victory. But with Sim Blitz and how many more people have been blitzing lately, I don't see that happening. If I can get to the 4 to 10% mark, I will get Cable to another star rank, which is good for my X-Force team. They're another team that I really want to build up, but they have members that you can't easily farm like Domino. So they're going to be important for me getting a Dr. Octopus down the line. And while Dr. Octopus isn't the best legendary character, I spent so much time and effort building my Sinister Six. You're damn skippy I want a Dr. Octopus for that team. I've completed 9 dailies. I don't know what I'm missing. I know I'm missing probably level a tune up and equip some gear. So wait, before I level anyone up, what's the real-time arena quest today? Use Marauder, Strife, the Thing, Bio, Brawler, Protector. Oh, Dr. Octopus I won't get. Electro, I have her, but she's meh. 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 I think the Thing is the only... Yeah, I have him at 12. He's not going to do too well if I have to get him in there. Let's see if I up him to 20. I don't want to use an orange shard on the Thing. I don't even want to use a purple one. $15, $17, okay. If you level at a slower rate, you don't use the nice shards that I need to save from my big boys. Can I come back to 8? I'm going to see if I can go one level at a time. I think I have to use a purple token this time. No, good. Alright. So I've leveled him up. He's at a gear tier 3. I don't like having to go into real-time arena unless they're gear tier 4. I only need this serum, which is pretty common. Okay. This could be why I never have gold, is because I'll level tunes just a little bit to make them be able to survive in real-time arena to get one move off. Any ability with the green pyramids, I upgrade because I've got so many of them. So I like the Thing as a character, but I don't really have a Fantastic Four team yet, so he sits in the dregs of my roster. Alright. So, Got 11 dailies done. I'm definitely missing some stuff. I need to do one more arena match. I know that much. Can I do it for free? Yes, I can. I'm going to see if I can punch up on this Asgardians team. This is going to be a tough fight. So, I like to bang out all of the daily quests first thing in the day. So if I don't get to play or get to anything, I don't really miss out except the other energy you'll gain throughout the day. Now, last match, I almost ran out of time. I think everyone's go-to strategy here is kill Thor. So that's what I'll try to do when fighting the Asgardians. But Sif's going to get a taunt off soon, and then, yeah. On most matches that I have won against the Asgardians, I take Sif out first. Because her taunt is so annoying. Every time I almost have someone dead, she'll taunt again. I want to stun Hela, yeah. Okay, so Black Widow could stun Hela, but she's not going to be able to chain to anyone because they're stealth, so I don't want to use that yet. I'm going to steal the heals from Hela. We're going to taunt with Hulk. I'm hoping that my regular old Avengers, Hawkeye and Black Widow, survive for another round each at least. My regular human badasses. Alright. At least I could chain to Sif there. Hela missed a turn for the stun. Alright. Throwing Mjolnir. Speed up my team. God, that blast from Thor wins me so many matches. Alright. We got a Thor and a Loki left, and I've got 4 Avengers left. We should be okay. Tossing Thor. That is my arena daily done. Alright. What am I missing? I haven't done real-time arena yet. I know that much. Okay. So, I'm gonna go in the first round or two and make sure... the first 2 for the daily, at least, I am going to use my full Avengers squad and actually fight them out. A lot of times with the real-time arena, I put together a team specific just to get the daily and weekly quests done and set it to autoplay because they are never good enough to fight. Like, I'll have like a level 12 with a level 50 and, you know, gear tier 1 people on there. So I just sit there and click autoplay and hope the match lasts long enough for them to get a move off. Okay, this is going to be a tough team. I'm going to slow down Korath, White Queen, and Luke. And the taunt's up. I'll taunt too. Get some energy to my team. So Korath, the Pursuer over here, can do a lot of damage. I've seen him, like, one-shot people on my team before. I don't know if this guy can. Actually, that might have been a Korath in a raid. Raid tunes definitely seem to be, like, amped up compared to what other players will have. Saw that taunt coming. Alright, she's stealth, so she's going to steal stuff. I'm going to steal the heals from the guy who's about to die. Stealing the buffs, Black Widow, I love it. Let's see if we can get this guard out of here. So this was a higher power team, but their Emma Frost died on my first move. So I think that Emma Frost was a wicked low character for them, and once she was out of there, they weren't left with a full team. Oh my god, this Luke Cage. He just takes so much damage to kill. I'm putting it to auto at this point. So, down to one guy. I don't think he's going to beat any of my characters. Even if he does, it's not that big a deal. I'm just going to auto play the match out and hopefully eventually kill Luke Cage. They had a beefy Luke Cage. What was their Luke Cage at? 67. Holy crap. See, that's where... Yeah, and Emma was only 6,000. That's where their team's beef came from, the Luke Cage. So, this is definitely my last real-time arena match. Then I'm going to check on collecting my dailies. I think I've gotten them all, but I could be missing some. Holy crap, this is a tough team. Mr. Sinister, Emma Frost, and Strife are really hot characters right now for the Marauders. And then Scientist Supreme is pretty good healer. Graviton, I'm not too familiar with. So, the question remains. Oh, I can't go off of him. Alright. Strife's taunt. Forgot. Alright, so I've taunted with Captain America, so most likely that is who Sinister is going to have to clone. I guess I'd rather give them a Cap than a Hulk, because that's happened to me before. God, Strife is so beefy. I guess he should be. He is their tank, but... Alright, taunt with the Hulk. Speed up. And Strife is back to full. Alright, I have open invitation to attack anyone right now, because I'm not being taunted. I'm gonna use the shield to knock some buffs off Sinister if I can. And I missed. Oh, did I have blind on? I didn't even see. Oh yeah, steal all the buffs from Strife. That is what I'm talking about. Scientist Supreme, I think, is the next one to go, and the stun didn't take. She's got a lot of heals. Damn. Alright, we're gonna steal stuff from Sinister if I can. Yep, got all those buffs. Alright, alright. Ooh, clone Black Widow, huh? I'm gonna slow her down. Oh no, the res. They're just letting time go down. Oh no, they're gonna win. I have no clue who they're going to give this to. Hopefully me, because I've done more damage, but this is basically a draw if you go by the time. Okay, that's good. That's good. I think I win because I have more people alive than they do. Good victory. Good victory. That was close. All right. 14 dailies. I think that's all of them. Okay. So, tip, I didn't learn this one right away. If there is a resource that is a reward, you can click on it and see how many you have. So I can get this 100 blitz charges, and I'm not going to go over the 500 cap. And there you go, my Wolverine shards. he will be my first 7-star character. And that concludes my guaranteed dailies for the day. I'm going to see if I can get done anything else while I'm here, but I don't know if the donations are based on timing, so I can donate right now. I'll grab that. And let's see if there are raids I can do right now. So we got to continue here. And, okay, so... I'm going to attempt this node. This mini-boss never goes very well for me. My Mystic, Tech, and Sinister 6, I have enough of everything, but they're not really high enough to handle this very well. So, Iron Fist, no, buddy. No. Let's bring in Loki, I guess. Alright. So, my alliance is quite a bit higher level than I am, most of them, so the raids can get a little tough for me. I'm usually pretty good in the first couple of nodes, but as it goes on, I have a lot more trouble. Because I'm limited on who I can bring in here, it's a tough fight, and they've got a Minerva too. Minerva has a revive, so she can bring back to life someone you kill. So any healer with that type of ability, I try to make my primary target in these situations. So next, Vulture does a shit ton of damage. We're going to go through with Taunt. Since the last time I attempted this node, I did get Rhino from gear tier 7 to 8, I believe. So I'm hoping that gives me a little bit better chance of getting through this unscathed. Oh, Mordo. Who do we got? Who do we got? Yeah. Oh, that ability block on Iron Man hurts when I can use his big ult. I really enjoy Rhino's tanking style and his abilities. I don't like that a lot of his stuff is based, like, bonus only if he's with Sinister 6, though. I think that it makes him less plug and play. He's always got to be with the Sinister 6 to be at his most effective. Mordo is one of the most annoying people to fight in raids with his heal blocks. But I don't want to waste my big ult on him. I will AoE everybody. Alright. With my ultimate, I'm going to try to bring down Rhino as much as possible. All of those guys are going to get wiped out if I can get a Thor AoE going. There we go. Right at Vulture. They've got another Minerva. Alright, we're going after Vulture this time. Okay, she didn't res anyone. That's good for me. Okay. Ronan the Accuser summons people, so he's going to be my next attack target. Wow, he's pretty beefy. Okay, this should be in the bag. Alright, so little improvements on Rhino got me through that node this time. Last raid yesterday, I wiped on that node and had no green juice to res my team, so it was annoying. We're going to do this with my skill and tech team. I usually take out the shield medic and bring in Punisher for a little more damage because Minerva is more than enough healing. But if I click fight and don't realize that, I usually can pull out a victory. It just takes longer because the medic doesn't do a lot. One Loki down. Two Lokis and a Pyro. This node is decidedly easier than that mini-boss node, if you couldn't tell. Black Panther. I probably could have auto won this node, or just set it to auto and sat back, but... Alright, that completes the optional daily of getting 2 raids done. But I still have 2 attack energy in the Greek style raid. It's called Greek raids because it's called Alpha, Beta, Gamma raids. Coming in with the skill tech team. On the grander scheme of things, a skill tech node or global. Global nodes are really my thing in these Greek raids with my Wave 1 Avengers. I can sub in my Iron Man for the Thor that can't go because he's cosmic. Works out pretty nicely. So the limited raids always prove a bit of trouble for me because I don't have such a wide, or I have a pretty wide roster, but it's not wide and tall. I think for a lot of these raids you need varied types of characters as well as they all need to be built up pretty beefy. Yes, beefy is my favorite adjective for this game, as you can tell. Black Widow's speed up is highly underrated. She is very powerful with that ability. I tend to use it on cooldown and just get my team taking more turns, taking more turns, taking more turns. Mojo's such a handsome guy, isn't he? Are those like 9 layers of teeth? I can't quite make it out. So, Black Widow and Hawkeye's assist mechanics um, make them my favorite duo that I utilize. I'm sure there are better pairs in the game, but just the way they work off each other really makes for fun play. And also, I really like Iron Man and Captain America together. Their team-up animation is probably my favorite. Although, I do like when Cable lifts someone up and Deadpool hits them with a rocket launcher. That's a pretty good animation, too. Another underrated thing about Black Widow, if she is in stealth and you basic attack, you steal all their buffs. So when you're fighting someone like Luke Cage who gets 3 heal over times, death proof, and a taunt, and you can take most of those benefits away, not only does it help your team out by making their tank weaker, it helps out your Black Widow by giving her quite a bit more survivability. And on my main team, the Wave 1 Avengers, my Black Widow and Hawkeye tend to die the most. All right, so that concludes, I think, all of the dailies I can get done for you guys today. Before I let you go, I'm going to quickly spend some currency and see who we have in the supply store. All right, right now I am farming Toad and Strife out of Blitz. So, trying to get Toad to 5 shards. The next time Asteroid M event comes around, I'm ready. Strife, I am getting just because he's a badass tank, and I like my Marauders team as they're coming up. Right now in the raid store, I am saving for Thor or Rocket, usually, who I spend those tokens on. Until the daily rewards today, I won't have enough to get my Drax. How close is Drax getting? Okay. So, if I get to 130 shards by the next time Star-Lord comes out, I can use my Drax. And, alright. War currency I'm kind of low on. Cable, I don't want to spend any on Cable because you can farm him from a node and he's got an event, but X-23 is one of my favorite characters in the game right now. Now, she's an animated Posh Spice, right? Does this character not look like Victoria Beckham? I think she does. Quick scroll through red stars that I never afford. Yeah, how many shards do I have on Zemo? I can't tell. Not going to buy any of those. But that was my dailies today. Took me about an hour, but I was chit-chatting through and messing around. I wasn't just banging through them. If you're new to the game, you can do this. When I'm dragged to stores now, I can just stand in the corner playing this on my phone, so I have something to do. Um, it's a fun time passer when you get started, and then once you really get the groove, it's a great collection game, and I'm having a lot of fun. You should check it out, and I hope you have fun too. Until next time, I'm Sully. I'll catch you guys later.